Well, it's a point from a 0-0 draw with Accrington. What's the overriding emotion?
Frustration, I'd say. We feel like everyone in there feels like we probably had enough pressure and probably chances to win the game, really. So, yeah, we're frustrated. I think when everything, the dust settles, it feels like we might be happy with the performance now. When we're going to reflect back on it, but at the minute it's frustration, and we felt like we did enough to win the game, really.
Yeah, one of those what might have been days, I suppose, what might have been moments. There was quite a few of them. Yeah,
there was some good defending from them. They cleared a couple off the line and bodies on the line, last ditch stuff, and a couple of bits where we probably could have picked a better option or had a little bit more composure. I think about myself in one of them. So there's a lot of moments where we think we could have been better, but also they've defended well. And then also we've had to ride our luck a little bit at times. And Chloe's cleared one off the line for his first half. Eli's made a couple of half decent saves. So, but yeah, overall we feel like we did enough to win the game, really.
You've alluded to it. You did go close to getting a goal yourself in the second half. Did you think he was in when you hit it? Did you think you might be on its way for 1-0?
I wasn't sure, really. As soon as I got it past the first man, I knew it had a chance. But it's good defending, to be fair, from their wing back. So yeah, hats off to him.
Do you take encouragement from the fact that as a team you have had more chances today? You've created more possibilities, opportunities? Yeah,
I think when we reflect on it and we look at it clinically on Monday when the emotions settle down, I'd imagine that'll probably be the overriding feeling, because it feels like we had a lot of pressure there. We had a lot of, at times, sustained attacks in I think about the first 15-20 minutes of the second half, and I think we camped them in for a while, created quite a lot of pressure. And I think if we'd have got we've not been good enough so far this season. That's a fact, as a team and a club. But I think there's been glimpses in games where we could have maybe nicked something or got a point here or there, and I think if we'd have got the monkey off us back, I think today we'd have won that game quite comfortably. But I think human nature, we haven't won a game, we're well aware of that fact. Everyone's trying their best to do whatever we can to win a game, and I think that probably played a part in that today, why it ended up 0-0. I do think that we'll never know, but we'll see. We just need to get one over the line ultimately, which is, we all know that. So yeah.
Yeah, how tough has the opening month of the season been, actually? Because like all footballers, you go into the season with such optimism, such hope, and it hasn't quite happened for you all in terms of the results you want so far.
Yeah, I think we've been stung a few times with, you think of games that we've ended up conceding 4, and you think there isn't loads in the game, really. But then we can't use that. We can't use that as an excuse. We've got to look at ourselves and how can we put better performances together. And I think probably since the second half last week, obviously Chelsea under 21s is a completely different game to a League 2 game. But the second half last week, we were in the ascendancy completely. Felt like we were only going to be the team to win the game. We get done with a sucker punch at the end. Again, typifies where we've been at. But and then today we've took the performance into today as well. So ultimately the results are what matter, the points that you get, whether you win a game, you draw a game, but that performance is something to build on, and I think we'll look back and think that.
Results haven't gone as well as you would have hoped for so far, but how are you enjoying life at Shrewsbury Town generally, having joined the club in the summer? Yeah, it's a really good club. There's a lot of really, really good people here who've been here years. The heartbeat of Football League clubs up and down the country. There's endless amounts of sort of people in the background who live and breathe it, and it's nice to see that. And ultimately, as players, we're custodians who are just trying to pay them back ultimately. So far, we haven't managed to do that results-wise, but I've still got a belief, and I know the lads in the dressing room have got a belief that we can do that. And once we get the monkey off us back and we get going, I think we will do okay. But like I say, right now we've got to take it on the chin. Results and performances at times haven't been good enough. Well played today. Thanks for your time, Will. Thank you.